Stefflon Don is my guest today. And she got a girl crew. I like that. Gang, 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 gang. Hi, love.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Angie.
Congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
You're doing very well for yourself out here in these streets.
Yes.
And you're running around these American streets now, which is different.
Yes, very different.
So people might be somewhat new to you here, but you have an amazing, thriving career.
Yeah.
Is that weird for you?
I know that's gonna happen. I know you're gonna go places and not know certain people.
Yeah.
I feel like you just gotta work harder.
Yeah, I guess.
Just makes you want to work harder.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's always when you think I'm getting there, then something else comes and you're like,
It makes you know
climbing.
you still got work
it makes
to
you
do.
keep working, and it's good.
But tell me about your life. Like, tell me what, because we're not there, so we can't see it. But I know of your success and I know everything that's happening. But when you're home,
Yeah. What I do at home?
yeah, what are you treated like? What is the vibe? What is
in England?
Yes, please.
No, it's really good. It's lit. I've done a lot of festivals this year. I mean, last year.
Mm-hmm. Don't be modest too. Give it to the people.
I've done a lot
Don't be
shut down
modest.
a lot of festivals.
Shutting shit down.
Yeah, well, 20,000 people.
Future
was
tour.
my
You
first-
said a future tour
Yeah, I did a
too.
future tour.
Future
Yeah,
tour.
yeah.
Mhm.
We did a European tour, which was good. That was my first tour.
Mm-hmm.
So that was good. Rich the Kid was on there as well. Zoe Dallas. And yeah, and he brought me out to O2 as well, which was 20,000 people. So I did my
Nice.
set, and then he brought me out for the Hurting Me song.
What is your show like?
Lit.
Like what?
Like, okay, so first of all, I got a song called Real Ting.
Okay.
And every time I perform that, I bring a lot of women from the audience on stage.
Mhm.
So sometimes I would have like 50 women on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be crazy because a lot of women just want to come out just to come
Do
out.
that.
Just to do that. So they'd be like, I'm coming out just to get on stage with Steph. So yeah, that part is really lit.
That's good. So what's the next phase of this career? So you really like, is this a thing? Like, okay, I'm in the States too. I'm going to.
Yeah, I
make
don't.
sure-
I want to be everywhere. To be fair, I don't want to just. I want to keep my sound, and I want to keep me being me. I don't want to fit into nobody's box.
As
So
you
I
shouldn't.
don't really want to be here that much that I'm gonna start feeling like, oh, I gotta do this to get here. I gotta do this. I'll
You're
still want to be
lose
myself.
your accent or something? You're not going to.
I probably will, cause like
No,
you
you
know,
won't.
nah. I don't know. I want to be here, but
Do your American
yeah.
accent. Let me hear your American accent.
So I
Yeah.
want to be here, but I don't want to like.
That's not bad.
That's not bad, right?
I was preparing to think it was not going to be good.
No, I'm quite good. Yeah.
But it's like a little southern. It's like she's from Atlanta. or
Yeah,
something.
I'm from Atlanta.
I feel like you maybe watch Love and Hip Hop.
I know. I don't know what's going on.
What? Who is that person? Who is that? That's amazing. Your story is mad interesting because I was doing some, just reading up on you and stuff, and that you have 7 brothers and sisters, correct?
There's
There's
7
7
of
of
us,
you
Yeah.
together. You're fluent in Dutch,
Yeah.
which to me, I don't know what that's.
Yeah. I used to
really
live in Holland,
interesting.
so
Yeah, I know you. So you
Yeah.
okay, but that makes sense. But still,
Yeah.
then it's not a common thing though, right? Amongst your crew or your friends.
no. Well, my friend, she's from Holland, Coco. She's my
Fluent
stylist.
in Dutch as well?
Yeah, both of us.
Really? So not a big deal.
Have a secret lingo going on.
Only a big deal to me. Only a big deal to
Yeah.
me. Will you do music in Dutch as well?
Yeah. Sometimes I spit a couple lines in Dutch.
Really?
Yeah, I put lines in there. Some people don't really notice.
I
But
don't know. Is Dutch a sexy language?
no, hell
No?
no.
No? Because like Italian, French, you know what I mean?
Spanish is beautiful.
Spanish, I
but,
like it.
No, Dutch is like the worst.
Like what? Why? Because it's like hard? Oh, is phlegm? Is phlegm involved?
It's not nice. It's kind of like Arabic. Even Arabic sounds better, but
But your accent is dope.
thank you.
And then you have then you're Jamaican
I'm
also, right?
Jamaican, Yeah.
So you have multiple accents.
Yes, I got it all going on. I'm just every woman, really.
You really are. You really are, love.
I just don't know any Spanish, but I'll get to that.
Why not? You should. You did
Yeah.
a song with J Balvin. You should have had him tell you a little something. You should have
Yeah, I
had
know,
him.
really.
That would have been an amazing
trying to learn,
opportunity. Are you?
hmm
Like really, or just loose, like slang?
I don't know. I just make up my own stuff. And hope that there's one word that makes sense.
You'll catch one. So how did you get here though, man? So you did. You used to do hair, right? You were like a hairstylist at one point.
Yeah, I did hair. Yeah.
You did hair,
Mhm.
and then how are you here? How does that?
I
How
took
does
the
one
plane.
make
I
that?
got on a plane.
No, but how does one make that transition? Come on,
No,
man.
okay,
That's
so I always did
that's not
music. I always did music. So doing hair and whatever, that was always just a side hustle.
yeah.
That was just to make a bit of money. But
So you always
That's
did music.
never been my like ambition.
So can you still do you still do your own hair?
Yeah, when I have to, I do
Yeah.
have my hairstylist. There she is.
Does
But
she try to tell you what to do? Yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty clued up. I know what to do. Sometimes I'll be like, "Give me that tongue, girl." Give me.
Yo,
No, but she's good. No, yeah, but I
that'll
know.
save you money.
What if I did my own hair?
Not trying to take away your check, though. Sorry. Not trying to take away.
Yeah,
the
but you know,
gig.
sometimes you just don't want to do it yourself, so that's why.
No, nobody
You just
ever
wanna-
wants to.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know why. I know you said somebody mentioned it, but I find it fascinating that you used to design cakes.
Yeah. So okay, I'm a kid. I was a kid. I'm old now.
Oh,
But well, I'm not old, but you know what I mean.
you're not a
I'm
child.
not old. I'm not a child. But when I was like,
this was like a child job, like a kid.
no,
job.
when I was like 18, 19, when I was in my
Okay.
teens, I would anything I see, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna try that. So I would see nails. I would go do a course on nails and how to learn how to do nails.
Oh, I
so I'll
get it.
buy all the stuff.
So
and
you
I'd be
did
like,
everything.
I'm gonna be a nail tech bitch. No, and then I was doing my girl's nails. She was like, ow, hurting and that. I was trying a little thing.
And you did that for
But I
5
always
minutes.
trying something. So anything I liked, I'd be like, okay, this is what I'm going to go for. So I used to watch this cake decorating program. I was like, I really want to learn this.
This is what I'm gonna be now.
This is what I'm going to do now. So I must have found a course, did a 3-month course, learned how to do it and everything, bought all my stuff.
Are you good?
I was good. Yeah, I was getting there. So I didn't do it for that long, but
You
I
should have brought a cake today.
yeah, no, I was quite good. I designed a couple cakes.
Really?
Yeah, it looked
So you're
lit.
just like an artistic,
Yeah, very artistic.
creative type of person.
Yeah, I'm very
that likes
creative.
to try new stuff
Yeah.
and do all that. So in this whole time, you're doing music the whole time, yes?
Yes, and this whole time I'm doing music.
Right. And then how do you get popping? How do you break through?
Well, I kind of started taking it a bit more serious when I was like 19, 20. Because I started off singing a little bit. And my sister used to always tell me, Steph, you should really rap. Because I used to be around the house freestyling and some of your stuff. And everything.
Oh, God. Oh,
I used to be
God.
freestyling a couple of stuff. And I used to always do all the school plays and the talent shows. I'd always be on there. And my sister used to always tell me, you should rap. And I never used to really listen because I thought... Because she's a singer as well, so I thought
Yeah.
you just want to be the only singer, don't you?
Yeah.
But she's a real singer. So anyway, I just took it serious. I started taking rap serious, and I was way more confident when I came to rapping, and I knew, okay, this is really me. Like, do you know what I mean?
Mm.
And then there was a song that was out called Lock Off from Section Boys, and I remixed it. And from there, people were like,
Who's that?
Yeah, like that's lit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's how it started. So from that one song that I remixed, and I kept going. And then
And you're here now. What is the scene like for you? Because here, I mean, obviously, we're getting better because we had like no female rappers for
Yeah.
quite some time. It was like Nicki and Nicki.
Now everyone's coming out the woodwork.
But now there's more, and it's a good thing.
Yeah,
we
very
want
good.
more. We want more.
Yeah.
But is it like that there too?
Yeah, it's happening now.
More?
Yeah.
All right, who's popping? Who do we need to look out for besides you?
Miss Banks is lit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all you got? It's really popping. It's a lot of
No, but there's
names.
girls coming true. There's girls coming true. There's
On the
I
come
can't-
up.
I don't. Yeah, there's girls now, like now. So
Yeah.
they're trying to come true.
But
yeah.
was it like, that's what I'm wondering, because on your come up, was there like a community of people? Was there anybody who
No,
helped put you
not
on?
really.
And-
Not really. There wasn't. There was a couple. I think there's Lady Leisha. There was who else?
We were that
There
many.
was Paigey. There was like a couple,
Yeah.
but none of them was. They was really. I can't all put them in one box, but I mean, Lady Leisha was a bit more. She's a bit more on the grime, so it's a bit like a
Yeah.
UK sound.
yes.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas
Yeah.
I always did that Jamaican thing, and I always did a bit of singing. And,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Which opens you up, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
you be
which
in more
automatically
places.
and I didn't really grow up in England like that. I came back when I was 14.
You came to England from 14 from
So
Holland?
I was born in England, and I moved when I was like 4 or 5,
Uh-huh.
and I was in Holland for 10 years. So I came back at 14.
What is Holland like? I don't know.
That's like, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Amsterdam.
Oh, so you smoke weed and you
I don't
eat
smoke,
brownies.
but yeah, it's
Oh.
always been legal there. Yeah,
Right.
they got all of that there.
So you grew up there and don't smoke?
No, a lot of people don't smoke. More people smoke in England, and you're not allowed.
Ah.
Yeah.
Because to you, it's like, who cares, right?
Yeah, it's just normal. If you grow up somewhere that something's legalized, it's just another thing, isn't
So
it?
have you ever? You never. You've had to try
I
it.
never smoked weed. No, ever.
Really?
No, I've only tried weed oil in that pen thing.
I went to Amsterdam once. The first thing I did was went to the weed spot.
Is it? No, I don't.
Because that's what we thought you're supposed to do.
I mean,
there.
I can't stand this. If it's too much, I'll start coughing and that. So I'm like, no.
Weed is legal and prostitution too, right? Legal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why this is what I think.
If you
of,
do it
but
right,
this is
it's
what
right.
this is what. It's just it's just random.
Yeah, the red light. You been there?
Yeah, he been there, and you own it.
No, walk through.
Just a walk through.
He passed by. He just passed by, mad quick, mad quick. All right. So, what do people need to know? What do we need to look out for? What's the future looking like?
Well, okay. So I just dropped "Hurting Me" featuring
Yes.
French Montana. We did drop the remix.
Yes.
Which is
Who puts you with French? How do you even? Have you met him before or somebody?
Yeah, no, we shot the video together.
Yeah.
So yeah, my manager, he just made a couple calls, and French loved the record when we sent it over to him, and he said, yeah, he wants to do it, and then
you shot the video together.
Yeah.
He's a good time. Did he try to rap to you? Because he usually does.
What do you mean? I don't know what that mean.
Like
Spit game.
Yeah. Did he shoot a shot?
Shoot his shot.
He totally did.
No, man.
That's a lie because he does it with everybody.
No, but you ain't gotta throw him under the bus.
If he was here, I would say the same thing, and he'd be like, nah,
No, he's big.
Edge.
No, he's been cool.
He's been nice and
yeah. I'm
Alright,
pretty
good.
much like you, kind of scared.
You scared them off?
Yeah, I kind of do.
You scared the boys? Why?
Because they need to be scared.
You like them to be scared.
Yeah, so that they don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
No, there's a problem with that. When too many dudes are trying to come at you and you're trying to get your business done, then that could be a problem.
I don't. I'd rather like if celebrity guys hit me up in my DM, I don't like when they come on a tip where they like me. I'd rather them talk about my music first. That's how you could get my interest.
Right.
Like, your music is
if they're
lit.
like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, and then I'd be like, I got music, right? So why ain't you commenting on that, bruv? I don't want to hear about how I look. No. So yeah, I like when they talk about my music first.
That's a good way in.
That's the
like
best
if you're
way in.
trying to go that route.
Yeah, then
Got it.
I mean.
Got it. So French video, that joint,
and also I'm signed to QC.
I know it's a big deal.
Yeah,
You're the only.
I'm the only female
artist. Yes, so far.
Yeah, I am. So far, I think the first female artist.
The first.
I don't know what else.
Maybe there'll be more down the line. How did that happen? Is that recent? That's a recent thing.
I signed last year. So when I did my my label deal in the UK, I signed over here with Capital and went to QC. And my manager actually knows Coach K really well. So I haven't seen Coach K for a minute. He used to always come to the UK, come to my studio sessions, and just see what I'm doing.
It's a nice team to be down with right now.
Very nice.
Yeah. So have you spent time with the other members?
Not really. Well, I did a couple of shows with Migos, and when they was out in London, we did a meet and greet together. So we did a couple things. I got a song with Lil Yachty.
Yes.
I was on his album. Yeah.
Lil Yachty. I know.
Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty. Huh? You like that?
Lil Yachty.
No. Look how cute
Can't do
you
it.
are. Look at your little style.
Oh, so cute.
How do we define the style? Is this like sexy, glamorous?
That was a bit quick put together, but
Oh yeah. No, you look pretty.
Thank you.
The Aussie MTV EMAs.
Yeah, that was lit.
I saw somewhere you would talk. I guess people always probably because you're a female MC, they're gonna compare you to people. But you said people comparing you to Nicki is a flattering thing, right?
Yeah, it's
You
not
like
a bad
it.
thing. Yeah.
No.
No.
She's done okay for herself. That
Exactly.
one. Who are your favorites?
What girls right now?
Either favorites.
Favorite? I like Cardi B.
Yeah,
I don't really like her.
Have you met her?
Yeah. We performed at the award show, Mobos. It's
Together?
a UK award show. No, well, I
Oh.
did my own part. She did her own part, and I met her there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was cool.
She's having the year of her life
Yeah,
right
good,
now.
really good. I'm really happy for her.
Yeah, me too.
It's
How
really
could you
good.
not be, right? It's like
Exactly.
Cinderella's story.
I know, it's really good.
But what about coming up? Because your sound is different too. It's like so you have your own. You have the
Yeah.
Jamaican influence. You have all that. So who are the influences there?
Oh, I always I listened a lot to Kim, Foxy, Missy. My house was always on music channels, so I think a lot of those artists were popping at that time when I was growing up, when I was 7, 8, and I used to always listen to them, and I used to always admire the females because I used to think if they're on a track full of men, I just wanted to hear what they was gonna do. It was kind of like a waiting game, like, ooh, what?
Let me see what she does.
Yeah, let's see. And I feel like a lot of people felt like that, always waiting for what the female's gonna do, and I feel like they killed it each time. So
Yeah. No, that's a good bunch. That's a good group.
yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations on everything. The single I know is doing. Do we have stats, Chris, on what this song is doing out here? Top 30 urban
Oh, that's
rhythm.
good, I guess. Yeah.
Do you care about
that
this
good?
thing? Do you care about this type of thing? Are you like somebody who follows the charts, or you're like, oh, it's
I don't really follow it, but I think it's good, isn't it? Equals more money.
Ty Boogie's the DJ. Ty Boogie is good, isn't it?
That's great.
Great.
This-
You're in a great spot.
Yeah.
You're in a great spot.
And your trajectory is looking good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, in
I
the UK we
think
did
so.
good as well. We
Yeah.
did over 400,000 copies.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, and England's really small, so that's really good.
Is it like it's a small? If really, is it?
Yeah.
Like, everybody
I don't know
knows-
How much people there? We don't even know, but it's not that much.
Yo,
She's like, I don't know.
I don't even know.
I'm not the Census Bureau.
Maybe in America you got 52 states. That's like one.
Are you gonna conquer it here though?
I'm trying to conquer everywhere.
Everywhere.
I want to be everywhere.
So you're already kind of conquered home. Do you think you've conquered home already?
Yeah.
Conquered it.
Yeah.
Now you're here.
Now I'm
What's
here.
next?
Just more music, really.
Music.
More music. More litness.
More litness.
More litness. No, really, I'm willing to work. That's why I'm out here with no sleep.
Yeah.
You know, working.
Putting in that work.
But no, I really wanna just keep doing my thing, man. I don't ever wanna put I don't wanna put nothing on it that I gotta wanna do. Do you know what I mean? I just wanna
yeah.
I just wanna
You want it to be organic.
I don't wanna get too technical. I know sometimes it gets like that. I just wanna make good music and then you guys push it.
And get it done. Get it done.
Get
You
it
know what I
done,
mean?
Chris.
And then you play it.
Then I'll play it.
Then you play it. I don't want too much pressure. I still want to have fun with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember sometimes you play your music to people and then they would just be like, yeah. And then sometimes it could, do you know what I mean? That don't really happen anymore. But I remember how it used to make me feel kind of, because normally I don't care what people think. But then sometimes in those situations you'd be thinking, you can get discouraged, but I want people to know just because you play your music to certain people and they don't move doesn't mean it ain't lit.
Right. It means they late to the
Okay.
party.
The streets decide now.
I totally agree.
Yeah,
Well,
not that one person sitting there. So yeah.
It was good to meet you today, love. I feel like I'm gonna see you more. I feel like this
See ya.
won't be the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I'll be out here. I'll be out here a bit more.
Do we have anything scheduled? Anything up next? People need any shows? Not yet. Not this run.
No shows as yet, but we're coming soon.
Soon
To be
come.
continued.
Soon come.
It's soon come.
And then we'll guys we'll let you know. We'll post links and everything so people can check you out.
Play me.
Okay, we'll play
my
it.
shit,
We're gonna
bring
play
my
it.
shit, yeah.
Anything else you want people to know? Tell them now. This is it.
Yeah, make sure you check out Hurting Me Remix as well, featuring Sean Paul, Popcorn, and Sizzler.
There it is.
Mixtape dropping in March. Got some new music for y'all. And hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, Stefflon Don, STEFFLONDON.
There it is, baby. Stefflon Don, Spot 105.1.
Twerk, 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 twerk.
Hey.
They on standby now. They know.
Yeah,
They
go
trained to
time.
go.